So Donald Trump took to Truth Social and shared another AI image. He's been doing a lot of that lately, including one where he was wearing a king's crown, getting into a fighter jet, and apparently dropping feces on protesters for the No King's Day. But this one had him standing at a podium with Trump, I believe, 2028 on it, and then slowly advancing all the way up to where it said Trump forever. And meaning he may not want to leave, or he thinks he's going to be in office forever, literally. Now, first of all, Donald Trump isn't going to live that long. I think we see everything with his health. There is a real question as to whether or not he even makes it to 2028. But beyond that, Donald Trump is ineligible to run again in 2028. The 22nd Amendment says Donald Trump or any president is limited to 2 full terms. And if you were a VP or somebody else who had to ascend to the presidency that was not your elected term at president, you can have up to a total of 10 years, period. Now, they're trying to find loopholes and ways to make it so he's eligible, saying, well, he should be eligible because he didn't get a run. He didn't get them consecutive. That doesn't matter. When they passed the 22nd Amendment in the 1950s, we'd already had President Grover Cleveland, who had been president twice. If they meant consecutive, they would have said consecutive. It wasn't like that was a new thing that Donald Trump thought of, that, well, nobody's ever run for non-consecutive terms. No, it used to happen. So they knew about it. They would have put it in there. Beyond that, well, some of the other ideas, they floated changing the Constitution. They don't have the votes. They don't have 2/3 of both chambers of Congress, and they do not have enough votes to get 38 state legislatures to change the Constitution. So those things are out. The other option I've been hearing people say is, well, Donald Trump will just run as somebody's VP. That person will abdicate and resign like Nixon did, and he'll become president for like 2 more years or something. And that's not possible either. The 12th Amendment says if you are ineligible to be president, you are ineligible to be vice president. And Donald Trump is ineligible to be president because of the 2-term limit. Now, some people are saying, well, it only says he can't be elected to be vice president. You're squabbling over potential wording. But again, if he's ineligible to be elected president, he is also ineligible to be elected vice president. They had already thought of this. So Donald Trump being around forever is wishful thinking on his part. It's not going to happen. He is not going to be eligible to run in 2028, nor is he going to be popular enough, even with Republicans, that if it were possible, do I think he would have the nomination.